So, before we get into this video, here we go. Here are all the info and what you need to know about this series. Because we won't be addressing it much in the episodes, so make sure you're looking here at what you need to know. So as you can see, this is a Road to Grand Champ series. Yes, we both know that we're not good enough there yet. This is helping with content on our channel. Second of all, we know that there's going to be joint between us, so I'm going to upload a video on one day, and later on Ratchet's going to upload another video on the next day. And yeah, it's going to be from Monday to Friday. We're going to be bulk recording on Saturdays or Sundays, and then yeah, one video on each of our channels from Monday to Friday. I'm going to have the odd episodes, Ratchet's going to have the even episodes. Make sure you go through back and forth to each of our channels to follow the series in full. And yeah, that's all you need to know. Enjoy. So here we go, a new chapter, a new sort of series on the channel that I'm doing with Ratchet. You've all said the info and the rules. Yeah, there's all the rules and info at the start. You've seen it. But yeah, quick rundown if you couldn't be bothered to have read it. Basically, just a Road to Grand Champ series. If you can see from the title, we're going to try our best. Even if it's slow, it's, you know, helping us both out with content on our channels anyway. So, as I'm sure I said at the beginning, go over to Ratchet's channel if you want to see the next two games, or as, you know, these are placement matches. We may have like 3 or 4 depending on how quick the games go. That would just all be down to judgment. But yeah, if you want to like follow the series full, yeah, if you want to follow the series in full and you're really intrigued to know what happens, then I advise going over to Ratchet's channel, which I'll try and remember to put a link in. I'm kind of bad at that, but I would definitely try and remember, and yeah, go over and then you can watch other stuff. Wait, it's that all doubles, starting off with doubles. Interesting.
Cool. Yeah, dude, I'm excited to get started, man.
It should be good. I was telling my friends.
Especially like I said, there's no pressure. You know what I mean?
Not really. I
Because
was telling my friends earlier, and they were saying like, you know, what like, oh, I hope you're going to do really bad. You're going to lose all your placement games. I was like, could you imagine? Could you imagine?
Well,
I was like, it wouldn't surprise me, honestly. No, mate, in Rocket League.
The first one's gonna be a joke. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's gonna be weird just seeing whiffs.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, I don't know. You've never made a Smurf, right? This is your first Smurf?
Yeah, well, yeah, I tried making one, like, years back, but, it didn't really go to plan. I didn't have, like, the right settings and everything, and I never ended up using it, so, yeah. First time, actually.
I think the only time I've ever lost game 1 in making a Smurf was, like, in solo standard when I was, like, a plat 2.
Yeah. I think it's an interesting concept. I always used to slate people because of it.
Yeah, I kind of get that. I mean, I think I did before I started making them, and then now when I run into them, and I know I run into them, I mean, you just try hard against them, I guess. Like, they exist everywhere, but at the end of the day, like, it's the same player trying both times, and just because he has a different rank doesn't really matter. Like,
yeah, because Joss always used to do it. My friend Celestial, or Celestial, he always used to. Sorry, gone. He always used to do it, and because he was a lot higher, and a few of my other friends always used to do it because they was a lot higher, and it almost used to, especially like, I suppose there's 2 different types of Smurf. You have people who want to do like something like this, and then you also have the types where they do it to play with their friends, and I do get why, but like when you're on the other end of that, like I never used to. It always used to annoy me.
right.
You know, because I just used to be like, it's almost like a cockiness, like I need to go on a different account to play with you because I'm that good. And I know not everyone like says it like that, but like my friends especially, like how it was employed. How it was employed was like almost like that was so much better. It always used to really annoy me.
Right, I get what you mean there. I guess I was kind of lucky because when my friends started playing with me, I had already played for like 2 or 3 years, so they already knew I was way better than them, so they got it.
Yeah. The cool thing about these early games is like someone keeps messaging me on Snapchat, but I'm not even sweating because I'm like, this is okay. This is an easy dub.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was saying about like camera settings and stuff before. It's like it really isn't gonna matter because we're gonna win the first game.
Yeah.
I guess now we have like 3 minutes to start fooling around if you wanna.
Yeah, that's what I just
Make it
realised that.
No
Well, it's
clues.
weird because I
I
do this quite a lot where I'm like I'll message someone like in between goals and then I'll look back after and I like because I like really rush my messages, like they'll like not make sense at all. So like I was speaking to like this girl and she was like oh hey babe or whatever, and I was like well, we're like close, we're not like together or anything, and she was like I was like oh you're right, and she was like, and then she called, and then she literally just called. I don't know if you heard it. She called me on Snapchat just. She wanted to call. She always loves like calling like for hours on end recently. I've only known her for a few days.
Yeah.
And she loves calling like hours on end, and like because I didn't want like the recording and stuff and like that I didn't want the recording to like pick up on the calling and like for it to be like really loud. I was just like I cancelled it straight away instead of letting it play out, and she just put oh okay. And I was like, I felt really bad, and I was like, I was like, I will call soon. I'm busy. And she just put K, and I was like, oh, I've made it mad, haven't I? So then I just randomly had to put recording a YouTube video. She knows nothing about my channel, nothing really about me. Just randomly, like, because I was like rushing, I couldn't really like explain it. I was like, recording a YouTube video. I was like, you're gonna have to wait. I'm also really surprised these guys haven't left, which is sort of good sportsmanship. Nice.
Yeah, I guess they're probably just like, oh, I guess we lost. Like that used to happen to me when I wasn't very good and I went against Smurfs. I'd always just be like, I guess I lost this game, but I want to play. Like, I still want to play it. I want to try to get better, see how much better they are.
I want to be like them. Yeah. Woo. YouTube _GXTM _R2GC.
By the way.
We should just go an own goal and make it Brazil.
Yeah, right. That's actually a smart idea.
I'm on whoops, we're on EU. I'll change it to USEs after. I'm completely forgot to change the region. I suppose it doesn't even matter, like you said, for now anyway. It doesn't really matter at all at the minute. It's only when it comes down to like the nitty gritty, it'll be easier just to go on USEs because my connection will be slightly better.
I definitely haven't noticed the ping at all, but.
I'm at challenge. 0 chance, yeah. So it says 0 shots. We haven't actually really been tested, so you know. Yeah. I feel bad for these guys. I should have done something stupid or not scored that. I feel bad. I'll go. I do left first. Okay.
Yeah.
I always go left. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's cool. We can do it.
Oh, one's left.
Let's try to remember as much as possible. I should not have shot that. Oh,
oops. I tried doing something fancy. I thought there was one there. I thought. Just do something stupid. If it doesn't go in, it doesn't go in.
Right.
I literally just sort of like.
I meant to jump and I dashed. That's the worst feeling.
Too good. So, while we've got easy games, we may as well take this time to literally talk about absolutely anything. About the series or anything. So I don't know, we haven't really come to a conclusion yet. Like obviously it will change as the series gets harder and goes on, but we haven't really like spoke or mentioned about sort of like what kind of like commentary doing, if we're just gonna like end up talking about random stuff and still sort of like obviously trying, or if we're just gonna like concentrate, just talk about the game, even if it's like just something almost like.
I guess I just figured since it was going to be so many games, it was just going to kind of fluctuate back and forth depending on just like how the conversation goes. Because we're going to play if we're playing for like 3 hours at a time, it's just going to be like one long. It's almost like streaming together, but we just like broke it up and broadcasted it differently.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me. It's just the choice of do we just for there's 3 options. I was thinking we either just talk about anything we want, like just free flow, whatever. That's option number 1, and obviously if we need to concentrate and talk about the game, we can. Then you've got the whole, we just talk about Rocket League related things, maybe like nothing else, just talk about all stuff like Rocket League tactics, just different stuff. You know, anything it could be. Hence RLCS.
I mean, yeah,
Hey, you see that RLCS final? You know,
Yeah.
even just little stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
mentioning
Oh,
like,
yeah, I
oh,
hear you.
did you watch
Like I
RLCS
said,
and
it's
talking
3
about
hours.
it? And
So,
or
like,
then the third option is, yeah, do we just sort of like not really talk about anything and we just sort of like, obviously apart from like these games, do we just sort of like concentrate and be like, yeah, okay, pass, like give it here, or
I mean, I figured we'd probably just talk about whatever came up, mostly.
yeah,
Like, yeah. I mean, because like I said, there's no real pressure, so to be like super try hard about like what we're doing, I don't know. And you and I know how each other plays pretty well, so
exactly, yeah,
not that this game really.
shows that really in terms of like the cohesiveness,
Yeah,
because anyone could have been paired together and won this game, really,
yeah.
unless you're bronze. And hopefully along the way, if we have like, obviously, especially new people watching, or people that are even new to Rocket League or new to the channel, and maybe aren't sort of like on a level, hopefully they can, I don't know, learn a thing or two, you know, we can give sort of like tactics or talk about certain things, and they can sort of almost be a learning curve with us. You know, I know we're like,
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess I get what you mean. A lot of times people when they do Road to Grand Champ, they're like, oh, so episode 1 is like if you're a bronze, you should be playing like this. I'm not wasting more time. I'm not scoring again. Okay. But yeah, I get what you mean. I was just planning on like playing like I guess it's tough to explain what to do in bronze other than like try to pay attention to your teammates and not play like a kindergartner.
Yeah.
But it actually looks like they kind of did that decently well. They're just are new to the mechanics.
bronze
of the game.
one. Yikers. Okay, now threes, which yeah, we'll get a randomer who will be awful.
Yeah, so we're just gonna go back and forth, 3s, 2s during all of our placement matches, right?
Yeah. So next episode on yours, well, episode 2, over on Ratchet's channel, if you want to see. We'll also do the same. We'll probably start off with 2s and then 3s up until we, episode 5 it will be, yeah, on Friday, where we should have both our placements. So by the end of the week, if I'm doing the maths right, I'm doing it really quickly on the spot. So obviously by the end of this week,
No, we'd be halfway through because we're doing 3s and 2s. So, right?
yeah, but
wait,
we're
no,
doing
yeah.
2 between
two
us on a
videos
day, 2 3s
You're right,
game,
you're
and
right.
2 2s game.
And we're doing 1 game of each. Yeah, that makes sense. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm a dumbass. Wasn't
I nearly make that same mistake as well. Don't worry, I almost said, like, oh, we'll be halfway through. But
before I thought, that happens sometimes.
here we've got Master Miner 135 as our teammate. What a beast.
Pre-flip 50-50.
Oh, she gave. I said. I was recording a YouTube video, she said K, and I was like, defo call later. She said K again. Now she sent me an audio voice message. I'm like, I can't listen to this. Honestly. I mean, I could, because she probably won't say anything like that would not be like suitable, because of course not, why would she? But it's like...
Oh, I fucked up already, I'm just gonna get out.
I don't think we can really fuck up in this game, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I just meant like,
I know what you mean.
on the air dribble. Yeah.
Well, imagine if we were like so privileged and we were like arrogant, we'd be like, oh my god, look at these guys. These guys should be these guys should be privileged to play with us.
No, I mean, he's still
They
gonna win
should
the game.
bow down.
I can't believe I missed that. That's so stupid.
So good. Power of editing, right? No, I'm joking.
Yeah,
keep that in.
Not for this season.
Could you imagine?
That's the whole point of the series. That's the nicest thing about the series.
Yeah, you get to see the whiskers. By no means at all are we saying that we're expecting to get to the Grand Champ and that we're good enough. We're especially anyway in our current form.
And eventually.
But well, yeah.
Right.
Like in our current form, we're not saying that we're like we plan on getting there, and we don't plan on. This isn't a way of us sort of trying to show off our skills or thinking that we're like really, really good. This, I don't know on Ratchet side,
Sure, it was just fresh content.
I know me personally, I don't think I'm amazing at this game. So
Awesome. It's
yeah,
basically just fresh content. That's my opinion.
exactly. I don't think I'm great
It's
at the
just,
game.
I
And
needed
this is just the
something
way.
new. I just need something new. I need something new to like drive me, push me to like try new things and just like get more hours in. And I thought, when I brought it up, what I was thinking about bringing it up to you is like I wanted to hang out with you a little bit more too. You know what I mean? Like it's been a while since we actually played a lot every week, so it's
Yeah, we've
cool to
been playing
like have a
casual,
plan.
haven't we? Just a little bit every now and then. That's the only thing we've been doing. We haven't played competitive, especially in a while.
That's
So
all you. I shouldn't have followed at all. Can you pass? Ooh.
I tried to
I
sort of
told
going
Bruce
for
I
a bit
should
both.
try. Let's remember, our teammate's probably pretty bad at defending.
Oh yeah, I know. But then again, it's definitely not my strong point either. I tried pinching in the middle, 'cause I wasn't sure how many touches you wanted. I don't go corner. But yeah. Threes weirdly will be, even though it's the game mode I play the most, it will weirdly be harder for the placement, well, for the beginning anyway, while we get little newbies.
Right.
So,
Well, yeah, it's kind of weird because it's like,
that's my bad.
probably 2v3 of these guys better than trying to
almost,
like,
yeah.
mix in the new guy, but that's okay. I mean, for now, that'll change in like 7. Oh yeah, it's left goes. I almost fucked up.
So good.
We gotta actually win this game, but we still have 2.5 minutes. I bet you we end up winning by like 4 goals.
Oh, probably, yeah. When we actually get into like the rhythm of how to friggin' break down 3, and we're like, no, just like that.
Right.
Whereas really, you don't have to do anything complicated. I mean, that was the easiest, simplest pass I ever did in my life. I mean, I did bump him sort of the one at the end. I don't know if it actually made a difference, but once we just know.
Our teammate is 6 points.
The
I kind of feel bad. He's just like
3
not
ball
able
hits.
to play.
Yeah, he won't even get any XP because he won't get the minimum point hold.
Oh, it's so rude.
Oh, that's actually kind of
hopefully,
mean.
I mean, at least it's only going to be 1 week of games like this, and then it'll be pretty normal.
Yeah. Oh, 1 day for us.
Maybe slightly under it. Yeah, right.
Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, if we get ahead by a little bit, I might let him get a few points. Just if we get like ahead by like another goal or 2, maybe just let him touch the ball a few more, just see if we can at least get to 50, and then.
Right.
Because I feel bad if he doesn't he gets the win, but he doesn't actually get any points, like any XP from,
Right.
especially if it's like a weekly win for him. Like, I don't know if it would count then. I don't know. Like, if it would, like...
Oh, I think they changed how that works. You just get 2,000 XP for a weekly win instead of, like, double XP.
That'd be awful.
Or, I think it's a certain amount. It might not be 2,000.
I think it's 200%.
No, I think they changed that. That's what I'm trying to say. It used to be a
Oh.
percentage, and they changed it because of that exact reason.
For a second then, I hesitated because I was like, third man's definitely going to go up here. And then I realised who our third man was.
Right.
I was like, no, no,
it's
it's going to have to be me.
Yeah.
10 points. He's a fifth of the way there. Oh, come on, teammate. Boomer. Oh, close
we
one.
got a shot at least, right?
Oh, yeah, I hope so. Well, 22 points, he's balling in points.
Oh, I missed.
He's 92 ping. He may be a fellow American. Go on, teammate. Unlucky mucker. Yeah, that's another aspect as well. You get to see the Brits befriending the Americans.
Yeah,
like,
I don't
the
think
conflict.
there's like a single YouTube Rocket League combo that like crosses. Can you think of one like Phantom Ace, John Sandman? No.
No.
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean, there's a lot more than those two. I should probably stop talking. Put it that way, but like, yeah, I can't think of.
I'm trying to.
What are like Musty, Linkaroo, and OSM? Are they all? It's OSM. OSM is at least like European.
Yeah, OSM is. I'm not sure about the other two. I know Mustard. I know. There's what's. Oh, what's his name? Oh, what's his name now? Mertzy and his mate Just V's. I'm pretty sure they might be
Yeah. Okay.
different. I
I
think
mean, it's not a big deal.
I think Just
I'm
V's
sure there's a
maybe
lot of small people like
they don't
us.
even really
Maybe
play. They
that.
don't even really play anymore. He does like a lot of ones tournaments now, like Mertzy on his channel and stuff. But when he used to do like his funny like moments with like his mate Just V's, I'm pretty sure he's British, I think, and he's American, Mertzy, or the other way around. Or that was just me being insensitive and just thinking that Mertzy doesn't sound British. And yeah, there's not many cross-continent, but there's a few like obviously different country, like across different countries.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Like as in like
For sure.
Scandinavia and Britain and stuff like that.
Too early. And
Did he get his 50, did he get his 50 points? I'm not sure. He got 12 ball touches. Ooh, that's 24 points at least.
I got ball touches.
Shut up. Shit. 20. Oh, he did only get 22 points. How? He got 12 ball touches. That should have been at least 24 points. Oh, unless he touched. Okay. Yeah, so.
Yeah, oh, and you get that shit right after somebody else touches.
You were right as well about 4-goal lead. Well, 5, I know, but in the end, we just turned it on and was like, you know, bap. Just like that.
Right.
Right. So, yeah.
You ready to switch over?
Yeah, so this has been episode 1. Go over to Ratchet's now. Should be up like a few hours or, you know, a number of hours after me, but still on the Monday for me, probably. But yeah, so go ahead. If you want to know the next 2 placement games and how we do on our second game of 2s and 3s, go over to Ratchet's channel. That's where you'll find out. And then tomorrow we'll have, obviously, the same concept again, all the way until Friday. You already know this. I've said this at the start. Thank you ever so much for watching. Peace. Bye-bye for now.